I can die by old age, but I don't know how old I am.
Well, maybe one day we'll find out.
Hello.
Ah!
Get under here, girl. You're getting the rain caught on you.
Yeah, I know.
You know, funny enough, since we're on this topic, I was kind of just drawn this way into existence, you know? I mean, it's not really... I mean, I guess tunes could technically come like that. Or come other ways, but I'm just drawn this way, you know?
Yes, I guess.
1922. I don't know if I...
Congratulations, you old bastard.
To be fair, about 500 of those years was in a black hole. I don't know if I would count all of them. If we're not counting
I don't think
let's
either.
see, 1922 to the 1948.
I don't
We were
think
talking
either.
about how I came to Zafira, and I was getting the topic of how I'm a weird kind of fae and all that.
You know, it's
And
funny.
now we're on this.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I guess by
What?
technicality,
I don't really like
I'm
the
not
city
much older
much.
than you.
Yet,
How did you?
here I am, coming to hang out here.
How did I get here?
What are you doing out here? What are you Indigo?
Oh,
Sakoto.
Sakoto?
Came
I
to
guess
talk
that's
to
a good
Hamsuki-san. Is he awake? Or is he still asleep?
Oh, no.
I don't think so. I think he's still asleep. I do
Is
know
that
there's
why
some
we're all
people
out here
and
rather
about
than
right
inside?
now, and I'd rather,
We
Eh,
are some.
the door is still locked?
Yeah, I think so. I might have keys, but I'll have to go back to my apartment and grab them. But,
I
yeah.
think, actually, if I remember, Amon went in there and got a drink. I don't know if he locked it on his way out.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I never answered the question. So, I came here, right, after, being a soldier for, like, after being a soldier for, like, 20-some years. I can't remember the exact year anymore. And war ended, ran out of Zostia, went over to the neighboring country of Lyranikus, bust around for there, hotel to hotel kind of thing. Eventually went to one of them teleport stations, and they said a popular location was Zafira, and I went there. I was homeless there for a little over half a year, and then I got picked up by Aegis. That's his history, I guess.
Oh,
Well, ain't that something? Neat. I don't know. I just kind of, well, you know, after all the, I don't know if you want to hear my side of stuff. So I'll save the ramble for the moment.
I don't know. The only reason I'm still down here is that, dude, I cannot live a normal civvy life. Even as like an Aegis agent, there's not enough for me to do. I feel weirdly useless when I'm up there. And
Is
there's the
that
occasional
civvy life?
mission and people need being treated. Civvy,
you mean
civilian.
city?
Civilian.
Oh,
I was a
Regular
soldier for
civilian,
more than
like-
20 years. I have
Oh,
literally never
yes.
lived a civilian life until now.
Yeah. Never
No.
get used to it.
I kind of got those, I guess like burned out synapses kind of thing, you know? I guess my brain needs something to do. Some sort of action in a way. It's crazy.
I more than understand that.
Settling down and like just chilling is kind of boring. Playing music
I mean, what
helps
do
me
you-
a lot, of course, but being down here working in a clinic, owning the clinic, taking care of people, installing stuff for them, and you know, defending my people and my family is kind of what I was born to do. So.
Wow. Nice.
I was born to do something. That something sucks, so I will not do it unless I want to.
You know what?
I'm just
That's a good reason.
yeah.
Thanks,
I was literally just drawn for entertainment. I didn't expect all this stuff. Back home, it was just like, you know, do funny stuff, live a good life, live forever probably, I don't know.
Obedience and magic. Or obedience and destruction.
sounds like that sucks.
Yeah, it kind of sounds
yeah.
boring.
It does, but I don't remember a thing.
Fair enough.
Maybe it's for the better.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't remember it. You know?
Yes, I don't.
I'm gonna go grab a drink from the vending machine around the corner. You guys want anything?
I'm good.
Dr. Pip.
Thank you.
Dr. Pip?
I'll have the
What
can
about
when we finish. If you get anything else.
Okay.
Sure thing. What about you, Sakoto?
Hmm?
What got you down here? If I may ask. I don't know if that would be a bit private.
No, I talked about it with a number of people before. It's not private. I suppose it is a lot of things. It's kind of a long story. Not sure. Have I ever told you where I come from?
I don't believe you have.
It's a place called Ristov. Not exactly sure of where on the map,
Hey,
but I
here they
think
go.
it's somewhere to the west.
Gotcha.
Yep. Nice.
So yes, somewhere far off to the west. Ristov is like a country, broken into smaller kingdoms. I come from the northern region of Ristov. It's very cold, lots of big mountains. I grew up on a mountain called Mount Shirba.
Mount Shiva. Cool.
Some people have trouble
Okay.
pronouncing it. It is Shiruba.
Yoruba.
Shiruba. Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna get that. Shiruba?
Yes.
Did I get it?
Mount Shirba.
Nice.
Shiruba.
Came from a village built up in the mountains, partway up. We had a good relationship with the village that was also at the summit. So, to be a part of one, you were sort of a part of both. There was the village in the mountain, Tsuyomi village, and then Yasashi village.
You want me to try opening it?
I don't like looking at that pig.
It's kind of weird looking, yeah.
I mean, I kind of forgot it had hair. I think that's Hamsky's Sona. It's for Sona.
Persona?
Amsky has a persona. Do pigs
Amsky
have
does not
fur?
have fur.
I think.
Pigs do not have
Pigs
fur.
do have a
either.
little bit.
They're kind
No,
of
they have a
fuzzy
little
though.
bit of hairs or something. Yeah, they're like fuzzy. Cool.
Yeah. Proper boar though, that is very hairy.
No, yeah,
Hard to
those are
kill
hairy.
because of it.
Yeah, those ones are hairy.
Oh God,
Look
yes.
high.
Oof.
Hard to hunt.
No,
It's-
I
he's
think, what,
good
don't
for
we
a
have a pig up there
meal.
now?
Lots of meat.
Yes. Really chewy though. Really muscly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bacon or pork chops? That's the
Stop
question.
getting too far into
Is
it.
this door?
Yeah,
If this
big
door
one.
has a lock, is it one of those technological ones, or is it just a key?
Sorry.
No, it's a key.
Ah. Step aside. I think I have an idea.
I would
But
not
steps
do
aside.
that.
No, peep.
What?
I might
Peep,
have
we
the
don't
key
wanna
on my
replace
key
the
ring.
doorknob.
I think he gave me a key for the bar since on my head. Since on my head. You want to check my key ring?
It feels a bit cheaty, which is why I'm debating if I should be doing this. But if I think of it in a logistical sort of manner, I could probably very easily make a key.
Peep. We don't want to
Although I
replace the
should
door now
refrain
if you
from this,
mess
as
up.
It does sound...
If
Well,
you
I'm not
break
going
something
to break
in there.
it.
No, if you break something in there.
I could.
Don't want him to have to replace it yet again.
Yeah, I'm not.
If you guys want to
I'm
go
just
inside
like-
somewhere, the ripping chip is nice and clean, so.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
better
yes,
than
yes.
having constant rain in my eyes.
one time.
Thank you, by the way. You have done an excellent job.
You were
I
saying.
did not sleep for a week.
To not get into too much detail, my village a long time was attacked. Lost lots of friends and family, and was sent to a few different homes. Eventually ended up in a monastery to the north somewhere of Zafira. So, was there for a while. Turned 19, sort of got kicked out for reasons, but now I am here. They sent me to Zafira. Well, I guess I know what it is now, but
Do you mind me asking?
you know that thing I can do? The shoving?
Yeah.
It has
okay,
happened a
so
few
they
times
found out
before.
about that.
No, it's not that they found out about it. It kept happening. And I didn't mean to.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm s-
I didn't know what
sorry
it
to
was,
hear.
and they didn't either, so they didn't know how to help me. Eventually, they sent me here to Zafira, sent one of the monks with me. We stayed in a hotel, I think somewhere in the Garden District, not entirely sure. Haven't been back to the hotel in, well, since I left. Kind of don't like it there. It's very awful. Smelled bad. But,
I would imagine.
Ashura. Got to know Ashura through a couple of chance meetings. Found him in the street one day. He was all bloodied. Something about his family had a quarrel. They attacked him. Fight happened. He got away, but was pretty heavily injured.
Holy
Helped him
shit.
to get to help. When a bunch of people on one of those ships that they fly. Contagious.
Yeah. Dropships.
Yes,
Came
they
pick
came and
up.
picked him up.
Went
No. No, they picked him up. But I had lent him his scarf. He used it as way to cut off blood flow. So,
with. Tourniquet. Makeshift. Yep.
yes, that. He borrowed it, and
Oh.
he eventually wanted to give it back. I had talked to him a few times before that, and found out that Rika-san and Shiro-san were at Aegis. They also came from the same monastery.
Ah. Small world.
It was a lot of good luck and coincidences. It all lined up quite well. Quite thankful for
Oh,
it.
that's good.
This is
Could be.
how do you say, do not look the gift horse in the mouth.
Correct. Don't. You should just accept what I gave you.
Yes, but, yes. Eventually, got to know Hamski-san. Met him at the onsen a few times. He always seemed very sad, so I was trying to be kind to him. He kept telling me that not many people asked him how his day was, if he was doing alright. It's just something I ask people, so I didn't mind. He seemed happier for it, so I kept doing so. Eventually, you brought me here.
Fair enough.
Had the day with all the glowing, which now we know is kind of normal, I guess.
Yep.
Namsuke-san thought it was weird, said some mean things. Got back to me later, apologized, we talked more, and now we are friends. And now I work here.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot more in between, but
Heck yeah.
it has
Yeah,
been
yeah.
over a year since I left the monastery, so this is working
How
out.
old are you now? 20, right?
Yes. I guess I will
Is your
turn
birthday,
21.
actually? I don't remember.
put here. And now
I turned 21 in April.
Oh, shit. Mine's April 26.
I remember because our birthdays were very close to each other. Mine is on the 20th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, I'm in my mid-20s. Weird.
April 20th.
I guess age isn't really much of a concept for me.
April 20th, 24.
I don't know
Or
if I can age
20.
or not.
Yeah.
Once you've
Do not often keep track of the year.
mighty
It's so
convenient if I can judge
complicated.
the aging based off of how old I am, I don't know.
At this point, honestly, I should just stop keeping track of my age. I don't age, so.
I am still young, so I kind of have to. Otherwise, people get
Yeah.
very upset.
I could be really old.
It's like the number of times people have tried to offer me alcohol. Not only
Hey,
do I not consume alcohol for multiple reasons, but I'm also not old enough. Not for
I was gonna say, when you
Zafira,
turn
anyways.
21, we'll get you a drink.
I can't do
But,
that. Not only because of training, because Sonics, they tell me, is not the best
Yeah.
idea.
Fair, yeah.
It's okay.
Well, if it's all brain
don't
stuff, I
mind.
wonder how, like, common drugs might be, you know?
I don't.
Anesthetics, stuff like that.
Oh, they tell me to be careful with them. Can sometimes have unexpected side effects, or
I'm gonna need to know those in case I need to treat you and need to put you under.
I have never had, you know, the heavy stuff that makes you all sleepy and woozy. But I have had painkillers before. It tends to make me feel a bit sleepy, but makes everything feel a bit dull.
Okay. Well, in the future, we might find out if, and God forbid, you get injured to the point where you're gonna need some surgery. I'd have to put you under and, you know, go from there.
I guess. Yeah, we'll figure it out then.
If I can't have surgery, I technically can't get injured to the point of surgery. Therefore, I am very strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
mana
that's
potions, they also don't do anything. It's so stupid. I've tried them a couple times
I
now.
don't
Never help with the headaches.
have any mana.
Well, all people have mana, right?
I mean, assumedly, yeah.
You have your life force.
Do you use
What
yours?
makes you alive? I
only
was not
learned that I
gifted
had
with
mana
magic.
When I had
Guess we know now why.
I
There
only
you go.
learned I had true mana when I had that keyblade in my hand. Otherwise, not usually anything else.
Well, that is
I
the
wonder what
thing.
your
All
mana
people
sounds
have
like.
it.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
I can
Sounds
like. I should always explain this one. People can sense magic and stuff differently, and because of what I am, I can listen to it. And they all have
Because
a
of all
song.
your music stuff.
Oh, ignore that.
Did you go? Oh shit!
Ah, shit. That's
Okay, alright,
impressive.
no, he's fine.
Goodness, language.
Sorry.
He's okay.
Sorry. But yeah, so everyone's got different sounding mana, technically.
I don't know what mine
As long as they
sounds
got
like.
it.
All I know was when I was
Would you
little.
like to?
I guess. Does it hurt?
No, I just kind of hold your hand or put my ear up to wherever the hell on your body, and I might hear it.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Um,
go.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll try to end the gods first. Sure, but here. Make a seat. I gotta get close. Here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Up.
Where do I hear it on your body? Somewhere around your chest.
Haha.
Electric swing.
Oh no,
A
stress.
lot of swing. Is that a synth?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
You synth? I thought
Oh,
you
wow.
were a
A
person.
synthesizer. It's a kind of keyboard. It's a kind of piano keyboard.
Hmm.
Well, Very jazzy, really upbeat,
Sure.
weirdly modern.
Yeah, maybe it's the modern areas around here.
I guess. Sakoto, you want to hear what yours sounds like?
Okay. Is faint
What
almost
does it sound like?
non-existent.
There's something. Barely make it the fuck out. Strings. I can't tell much, but it's strings. Like, kind of like violin strings, something like that.
Oh.
A little more, little less violin-y though. More, a little bit of a more exotic instrument. I just can't make it out. It's really faint. My God.
I guess my father did play the guitar when he was, well, alive.
Huh. Could be that. I really make it out.
The logistics
Well, I
of
guess
this
it makes sense.
I never learned how to play any instruments. As you...
Would you like to?
I guess I've never had a teacher. The closest I've ever got into instruments was the bells we use for the Kagura.
I know how to play a
Hello, I
trombone,
am
a trumpet, a
Canto Ray,
ukulele.
musician in Icarod, the essence of music and faith form at your service. What would you like to learn?
I like those instruments that you and Slayton play. They are like guitars, but very like
An electric guitar.
very cool. I
You
like
wanna
his
rock
music.
out.
They're very
You
exciting.
wanna go in the full metal swinging? I got you.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
great
look.
musician, with these big, clumsy, harmless hands of mine, even play such a thing? Or would I need to find
brother.
something very specific?
With these big hands, you're a bass man.
Bassman. What is a bassman? What does the bassman do?
A person who plays the bass.
I
What
think
is
it
a
is a weird
bass? I thought the
internet
bass
term
was like where
to
you
say
hide
to
or
you
something
are
like.
cool.
Like the super
it's
secret
bass.
spooky bass where all the people do their
No,
scheming.
not B-A-S-E bass, like B-A-S-S bass. It's so like a bass is a general term for instruments that are lower in the octave, so that make like deep, low
Oh, I feel weird. You pronounce it
tonal
fast.
sounds. That's a fish. So like a bass guitar, a big cello, you know, like stuff
Oh,
like that.
he's big sounding, like.
Like big,
You
like
can ask Gary later.
kind of thing.
No, I
you know?
mean like.
That sounds like
fish
fun.
have magic.
He's a guitar, right? You say he's a bass.
I don't think
He's like
Well,
guitar.
there's a bass
think
guitar, but
Gary's
bass is a
magical.
general term in music for the low notes. You know, for the
Oh.
low sounding stuff.
it's not like Gary has a small
If you've ever
keyblade or anything. That
heard
would be
or
weird.
felt a speaker go,
That's weird.
that's the bass.
Oh. No, I have not. But I like the music that you play, so I can play with you if I learn, right?
Of course, that's called a jam session.
Mm.
How
I
about
want
this,
to learn
Sakoto?
how to jam.
You'd like- Fuck yeah, that's the spirit. Here, how about this? Feel free to come by my apartment sometime, right? Rip and chip doors mostly open. You can come by my apartment, go through there, or whatever. Call me, text me, and we'll go over it for a little bit.
Okay.
Little lessons. It's slow. Just so you know, this takes time to perfect and master. All right. It's
I
always gonna
spent
take time.
years
Build up
training to
finger
become a
dexterity.
Miko. I think I understand training.
Good. Makes things good. Let me see your hands. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Por favor. Flip your hand, other way. I gotta see if you have calluses on your fingers. No, you do not. Those are gonna build.
Will I be needing those?
No, you are a rock. You already are fine.
You're
Look at the
fine.
tip of my fingers.
I'm calloused.
Calloused fingertips.
Oh.
This
You
is
have
why I
fingers
wear
like my
gloves.
father.
Thank you.
It's like rough.
But you will build up these fingers and these hands, right, while you're playing. Because on an electric guitar, you're playing metal strings, right? You're bending them, you're plucking them, you're strumming them, you're pressing them down hard. It's gonna hurt, and at some point, your fingers might bleed. That's perfectly normal. As long as you take proper rest and proper care of your fingers, right, and you do proper, consistent practice, your calluses will build up and they will stay there as long as you are consistently
It's like
playing.
building up muscles in your fingers.
Sounds fun.
Correct, except by hardening except your skin is hardening instead of your muscles growing. You also will get,
Yeah.
you know, your muscles, the muscles in your finger will get a lot more
Hands
dexterous too,
even
as they're
stronger.
doing core positions and all that and stuff like that.
I'm gonna start my walk to Misty Blood.
Not potentially for you, because those are not flesh. You're already pretty good. Well, the dexterity might build. You might get more used to your fingers.
Yeah,
I would suggest a large
dexterity.
instrument for you. Probably a cello. You'd probably be like a bass, like jazz cello, with those big fingers.
I'm pretty great with the piano and the trombone.
Good. Piano is the base of all music.
I will
Theory.
look this up,
It's true.
consider it,
Wait.
think it through, and then get back to you.
It's
I
also
think
really
these
great at hitting
things-
people on the head.
Sure.
I should know. I've been a victim to it.
Oh God.
I will be going on my merry
Huh?
way.
Well,
possibly to find
I got plenty of instruments with me. I'm trying to build up a stock for the music store when that opens up.
Yeah,
So we'll
that's a
get you
good
one,
one.
see which one you like. Hey, take care, alright?
Alrighty. You stay safe now.
Yeah. See which one you like, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Plenty of different shapes of guitar and styles and thickness of the string and all this stuff that you're gonna learn about. It's great. It's beautiful. It is a hobby and it is an art.
People keep telling me I need more hobbies, so perhaps this would be a good thing.
Well, there you go.
I do
Music.
like music,
There you go. That's the spirit.
although I worry if I will be constantly glowing while trying to play. That to be very distracting.
That's just another thing to get used to.
Guess.
Start thinking of songs you want to learn. How about that? Think of songs that are maybe nice and slow to start, and we can get you learning those. Because one major part of learning guitar is keeping interest on it. And if you want to keep interest, you want to do things you want to do, right? So you want
Yes,
to
I do
learn
not
things
know
you
many
want to learn.
songs. And rest off, being able to listen to a musician play is a privilege. I guess I haven't really gotten used to listening to a lot of music. Even now,
are
with
going
what you
to-
have shown me, I mostly listen to your music. You are sort of the only
Thank you.
musician I know that, you know, is easy for me to get to.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Your music is good. It's lots of fun. Very
I
exciting.
appreciate it.
I like that. He's like Slade's music when he plays too. I got the ball.
But I like to consider myself with a little more soul, you know?
All of the people
There's
playing
one major part you
exciting music. It's fun.
You gotta have feeling in the music, you know? You gotta really put your everything into it, you know? It took me months to get that last track on my album. Months!
Oh,
And eventually I found it. And there you go. So yeah. Well, I got a couple guitars with me and stuff, and we'll see what you prefer, see what you like, and go from there.
okay.
I'm personally rocking a old gem style guitar with the monkey grip, Floyd Rose bridge, and 24 frets. some curve near the last four.
I don't know what that is.
You will
I
learn.
don't know what
trust
any
me.
of those words mean.
You will learn. Here, I can teach you them right now. There's the strings. Duh. I use silver strings. And sometimes gold-plated strings. Mostly because I can't touch iron. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You have to have special strings.
It's expensive, but it works. And hey, gold-plated strings give you a really nice tone. So, I'm not complaining there. Other than the price. Other than that, so we have the fretboard, which is the neck part of the guitar, part of the neck, right? That long section. And each fret is sort of each little box divided up by the little metal dividers, right? And those are also called the frets. But the other boxes is where you would put your finger on the string and play the note, right? And there's usually about 24 makes two full octaves, at least on a guitar. So, and an octave is a range of notes within music, and so we got a lot to teach you.
I don't know much of this.
There's a lot, but it's all worth it in the end. There's the pickups on the electric guitar, which are sort of these little smaller rectangle-shaped things right below the neck and in between the bridge. There's different kinds, right? Some are single coil, double coil, humbuckers, P90s, stuff like that. I specifically have a humbucker, single coil humbucker.
Such a funny name.
What?
Humbucker.
Humbucker.
Sounds like
I guess it is kind of.
hamburger.
Hamburger. No, I could go get some to eat from now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Be pretty nice. Whatever. I got MREs in the fridge. So yeah, my guitar, for example, is in a humbucker, single coil humbucker configuration, so I can switch between any of those three, and most configurations of the three at once. There's of course the volume knob, the tone knob, which sort of, it's kind of a hard one to explain, but the tone knob sort of adjusts like how the strings and everything sound. It's one of the many settings you can put onto the guitar sound to make it sound different. And tone might make the strings sound brighter or more dulled out depending on what setting. And then of course there's all the other stuff like what amp you choose, what pedals you have, stuff like that. And then there's finally the bridge, which holds the other side of the strings together. With the top, which is the headstock and the tuners, and the bridge holds the bottom part of it. Some bridges are just solid, straight metal that just hold them. Mine is a Floyd Rose with a whammy bar. So if you've ever heard me go wow 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 and sort of flick my hand up and down near the bridge, that's the whammy.
What the deliver is for?
Yeah. So, because you're basically adjusting the tuning like on the fly, right? And you can get that cool sound with it. But you still keep your tuning when it goes back to the original position for the most part. Yeah. That's my guitar, at least. And of course, there's other stuff like the fretboard is maple wood, and it's inline neck and all that, and the woods and everything. But wood doesn't adjust for tonality. It's just one of those myths.
I don't know anything about that, but I suppose I will learn. If you're willing to teach.
Always. Especially for a friend. Love to.
Thank you.
I'm just happy to see more people interested in music. That's my thing.
I've always loved music. It's just where I come from, it's not so easy. People have simple instruments, drums, that sort of thing. There are certain instruments we play for certain rituals and rites, that sort of thing. But to play music for fun, that is different. You know? It's exciting.
I get you.
It was always a privilege to listen to someone play.
Look, alright? Think of it like this.
Even just owning an
Music being a
instrument.
privilege, right? And all that is bullshit. Music itself is all about freedom of expression, and how you want the world to view you and your thoughts. And not just your words, but your feeling.
We
You can
understand this
convince
as well. In Rostov, music is special. People who learn how to weave magic with it is something beautiful. But, you know, it's not so easy to get instruments all the time. To be able to own one, which is the privilege. You know? To even
Well,
find
I guess
one,
that's another
that is
topic
already
entirely, but-
special. Let alone to be able to afford it. They are hard to produce.
Yeah, I guess that's another topic entirely of the... Okay, then I'm just gonna start getting political. Let me stop myself before I go, but you know. But
It's a special kind of
everyone should-
craftsman to produce a musical instrument.
Every person should have the right to play an instrument. That's for sure. That's my opinion.
Oh,
Should be able to experience.
I mean,
it
so long as
you-
you're not, you know, making an awful sounding racket. People love music in
Well,
Rostov.
duh. And everyone's got a different opinion, so hopefully nobody thinks like my music's a racket and Rostov, you know.
It would probably stand out quite a bit. You might confuse some people. Some people think he's a bit too loud. But in some places, like different
they're just
taverns,
old.
they hire musicians to stay there, to play regularly in the evenings when everyone is having a good time. It's good for business, I think.
That's what I used to do when I was back home after the war. I was just busking for a while and going to different motels, hotels
Busking?
and stuff like that. I was gonna
Don't know. This is-
busking. It's like going on the street and performing for people to donate money and stuff like that. You put a little hat or some container out. They throw in the money. You keep playing. You thank them. You know. Maybe take a request or two and all that. So yeah, I did that. I went around a little bit talking to some hotel owners and bars and stuff like that, see if they need any musicians. That's kind of how I stayed alive for a little while, you know, just bouncing around place to place.
I suppose it is a way to make a living.
It's a way, but not sustainable for sure. There's a lot of nights I went hungry. Even as an artist now, it's still, you know, I'm lucky, you know, I got a label that's got its connections and everything and can share my music with a lot of people and everything, but...
Ah,
know,
you have Ludwig's on.
I do. I mean, shit, he caught in a favor with Nemesis and played my music for nearly 2 weeks straight on the radio on the waterfront. That's pretty big.
Does he really work for the council?
I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know. I keep hearing things about him and I want to ignore them, but yeah.
He told me he works.
He's done so much for me that I...
Doing. He
He's
says he's like making them look good. Is his job? Forget what he called it.
Marketing.
Yes, something like this. Is
Publicity. Something like that.
public something is a P in there. He says
PR.
he.
I don't remember what the R
Yes.
stands for, but yeah. Public representative. There you go.
Yes, yes.
PR.
Public relationship with the people he works with. So it was just for time, so I didn't have a chance to really talk to him much about it. I suppose, I don't know, it seems weird. Someone would want to work for them. Most of them are not good people, do a lot of bad things. It's
Oh, that's for
always
fucking
weird
sure.
to me when I hear people
you-
talk about them like that.
You have already heard me rant about Athena.
It's not even just
Oh,
Athena
that's
song.
for sure. No, I know. And Nemesis is the... How you say... I don't want to say dictatorial, but, rules
seems
with
like
an
a bit
iron
of a
fist with
jerk.
the laws. Yeah, he's an asshole. He's very strict. It reminds me of an old general I used to have, but... He upholds the laws, and those laws will be upheld no matter what. And, that's where it concerns me to a good bit.
I once asked Galdir, the one who runs the prisons, why exactly
Guardian
he
District,
wanted.
I think, yeah.
That's the one. I asked him once why he wanted to become a councilman. And he said it was to protect the people from the upper city. But I guess I don't quite understand. Those are the people with
Well,
power, the politicians, the people they have elected.
Well,
I know there is
we're
not much
technically
trust.
not in... Well, no, I don't think you're getting it. We're not technically in Zephyra City, I guess is a way to put it. This is technically Lower Zephyra. All of this is the slums of another city that we physically cannot reach. That city all the way up there is for the mega billionaire trillionaires, the hyper celebrities, the all powerful, right? And the councils and the councilmen are technically all there to make sure that they're happy and don't come down here and wreck our shit for no reason. We're technically living in their backyard or their dumpster. I mean, that's why we have the coolant. A lot of this is from higher up in Zephyra, but some of it comes down from upper. Upper Zephyra is practically a utopia, I guess, and none of us are allowed in it. We're scum, essentially. That's what he means by
I
that.
guess it is confusing to me that people would not care for the people below them.
Some people just don't think like a person. They think like a monster. Only for their own self-gain and stuff like that.
It's
a lot.
hard because I guess when I see the council, I don't. I don't see them in a good light. Many of them are
No one really does.
evil. But when I think of what I would do is get rid of them. Have someone else take power. But then I hear
Well, then
about
what?
all that. Would they be any better?
Exactly. It's one of those things that takes decades and astronomical amounts of work, we'll say, to even start to change. A lot of those people on the council are not the best, for sure. Again, you already know my opinion on a certain gray shark woman.
She's not the council though. She's
But
just a daughter of
She's
one.
just his fucking daughter.
Has
That's
anything
That's
happened
the part
with
that
that,
pisses me off the most.
by the way?
To my knowledge, no.
She
but-
attacks people in the streets. And the most he does is come and get her to stop, but she very nearly hurt multiple
Well-
people already, myself included.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure people know about it, that's for sure.
I like your idea. I'm worried that she might, overreact, so
Do me a
maybe
favor.
Be careful, but...
Keep it under wraps.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
won't tell
probably
anyone.
use a
That's not my
fake name or
business.
something.
Uh,
Pirate radio station. That's what Hamsky wants. I'll use a fake name, change up my voice, stuff like that.
as long as you are
And
careful.
then no one will know it's me.
Good. I don't know. I guess, as I see it, people like that need to be held accountable. Otherwise, it will never stop. Same with the council. When people do evil
Exactly.
things, they have to be held accountable. Whether
Correct.
they do it themselves, or someone else has to do it. But who is keeping them in check? No one. Not the upper city, not the people here. No one is.
They're barely keeping each other in check, that's the thing.
That is
Government
what
with
worries me.
little or no checks and balances. They can't check each other, they barely care to. Nor can they at some points. It's horrible. But
Nemsky-san kept saying how he almost doesn't even want anything to happen to Athena, because if something does, then that affects Sachi. And if that affects Sachi, that affects all of the council. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
those people, they don't represent us, right? But they make decisions for us. It's like the worst kind of king.
well, that's the facade.
We have kings in
That's a
Ristov, but
dictator.
oftentimes when, someone dies, new people come in. And even then, there are people who keep them in check. People who help them, people who are like a council of council? I don't know how to describe.
No, I get you. It's a checks and balances kind of thing, you know? Each part of the government or whatever governing party has a different section to check the other one while one does their own piece of the work, you know? If one focuses on the laws, and another focuses on,
It's like, Sachi-san.
enforcement, something like that, then the part that enforces the laws make sure that the laws are just and okay, and the part that makes the laws make sure that the ones that enforces it actually enforces it, you know? I guess that's an ideal situation, but that's an example. I was never too good with the politics stuff, even if I've experienced a lot of it, so.
Sachi-san wanted Hamsuki-san to go against Nemesis, to try to become his own council person, to mess with things. It's not something he wanted many people to talk too much about, but I thought this seemed a bit suspicious. Why would someone with so much power want to try to overthrow their own system? Thought about it, and if Sachi-san, Hamsuki-san looks a lot up. He looks up to him a lot, right? So then, what stops him from just using Hamsuki-san like a tool? Abusing
Hamsuki has
the
to
friendship
be
he
smart
has built up, because whenever I see the two of them together, Hamsuki-san, he treats him kindly, treats him well. Sure, he does these things that Hamsuki-san normally does. He's a bit silly and lets loose sometimes, but at the end of the day, he shows him respect where he can, in his own way. Sachi-san, on the other hand, I only see him bully and mistreat him. And when I asked him, I overheard him talk about... Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
What's up, Robin?
Oh god, I think. Oh no, I think my ears are flux. Fuck.
Oh, well, there she goes.
I heard him talking about Amski-san, saying how he needs to do what he wants, what Sochi wants. And I confronted him about it, because that's not something I like to hear. Oh? You okay?
I'm fine.
You almost looked like you felt back for a second. Ah,
I'm good.
I confronted him about it and asked him what he meant by what he said. And he told me that if he knows what is good for him, he will do what he wants. I don't think Sachi-san has Amski-san's best interest at heart. Is
All
worrisome.
favors upon favors and shit. Horrible.
It makes me worried because I know anytime I talk to Hamsuki-san about this, he's always just, oh, but Sachi is such a good guy. He really cares. I don't think he does. I have not been in this
Let me get
city
through it
long
all.
enough, but one thing I have learned is that council is bad news. No matter who they are. Even Galdir, who out of all of them seems the least horrible.
I guess, I don't know. Well, you saw me when Wednesday, you know, I was talking with Hamsky and I convinced him, at least I think I did, that he's not in the wrong. He's just an idiot, really, just doing stupid shit at a business. And a business to get past what a business should do, which is come out, that's it. Someone's daughter decided to enforce violence to enact and uphold the laws of the
What they did was wrong, and
Well,
they
what she
shouldn't
did.
have, but
horrible. I still think that bitch is wrong. But she is.
she is, absolutely. And I would never disagree
Pam?
with this.
I'm back from my business.
Hello. Wait, the business? Oh, I thought you were still asleep or something. The door was locked. So
Oh, I went out the back door.
we just... What? Just now?
It would have been nice if you left it open, because we've been standing here.
Oh yeah, we have been hanging out as, you know,
The door's locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
yeah,
Ah,
you have the key.
fuck, I'll be right back. I
You
gotta
need
go
to
through
give
the
all heads a key, bro.
Hello,
Please give me a
Darita.
key. Thank you. Flurry! What's up, buddy?
Here, coming out to the rain.
Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Oh, me too.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep, that's better.
I don't know. It's we live somewhere fucked, but would you rather live somewhere else? Weird.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
is that a trick question?
How do I put it? Would you rather abandon the people here? That's what I mean.
I
Because
I
not
thought
everyone
about
can
this
make it out.
recently. This place is like a trap
I realistically
because
could.
of that. Oh,
Have you guys been out
Hey.
here for 2 hours?
not quite.
Yeah,
More like an hour.
Maybe an hour.
We've just been talking. That's been nice.
Yeah.
You know, enjoying the beautiful weather. How are you doing, Hatsuki-san?
You laugh, but that made me sad for some reason.
Ansel,
I'm
you need to give me a
joking.
spare key, man.
We all know it's awful.
I will give.
Ugh.
Mia, please.
This is my home. Remember, please don't come in.
Please,
Yes,
it's
I
warm
know.
here.
I just want to be able to get away from the rain sometimes. Alright, just saying. I know I have my
There's
shades.
You doing
but this is the
good,
There's
ball.
shelter over there.
Hamsky, kahit na pala binga, alright? This is a much nicer
Of
place than
Minecraft.
under there. Shut the fuck up.
Slate-san says he's going to help me get a computer soon. Says I can play games.
Thank you.
He wants me to play Minecraft too. It's
We all
like
play
everyone.
Minecraft.
Everyone keeps telling
Fuck
me to
yeah.
play it. I don't know how to play it. But
I'll teach
Good to see you,
you.
I know. I have been telling everyone else that Dari-chan is going to show me first. Then if they want me to play, I will figure it out.
It's a fun game to play with people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the
I
only
think
way
we're
to
gonna
play
make a
games I
faction
have is
soon
my
called the
phone.
meat rack. Ooh.
You alright though? It's definitely a
Alright.
trap.
Here's a key.
Thank you, Hansky. I appreciate it, man.
They're rusty. They were sitting on the water heater.
They've been there
Well,
for
I
at
guess I'm
least
gonna go.
8 months.
Do you have any vinegar?
Vinegar is
Do I
good
look
for
like a
cleaning
shark?
rust.
Yeah. You have a fucking bar.
Do I have to go out to the? Oh. Whatever.
Hello, Cupcake John.
Hello.
Ooh.
Hi.
I'm putting on my gloves again.
Gloves.
I didn't bring them, but the colder air, even down
There
here,
was-
feels good. It's a little wet, though. It's
There was
wicked.
so much rust
Chilly
on
to the
that
bone.
that I
What did you pick up?
Well, I guess I burnt my fingers. That's great.
Here,
Oh, okay.
What's so rusty
Be
like that, huh?
careful.
big bottle of vinegar.
Thank you.
Camo gloves.
Yes. Because I can't touch iron. You gave me a rusted key. I was waiting for you to realize. Ow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm a
It's okay, you
human and I
forgot.
forget things easy.
Now we all
Well,
forget
there you
these
go.
sorts of things.
Just like.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
I'll treat myself later.
yeah, Alex.
Oh, shit.
Wait, this...
You
What
are.
eyes?
What are you guys carrying?
What is that?
Wait, where's...
The dead. So,
Uh,
story short, mission,
that is a...
the mission successfully
Oh.
failed. I currently have in my hands the dead.
Mission failed? Huh?
I need to find a place to store things. What are you
I'll go
doing?
deal with this one if you don't mind. Good talk, Sakoto.
Yeah, weird. Hello?
Open. Yeah,
Not quite. Might need to wait a little bit.
back later.
Like your glasses, though.
Thank you. I'm wearing them because I'm incredibly hungover. I like your mask.
Oh. Thank you. Makes it easier to breathe down here.
I like your jacket though. Oh wait, you got dungarees though. Oh shit.
What?
Very cute. I like your outfit.
Thank you. The jacket's my brother's though. I'm just borrowing it.
But it suits you better.
I don't think so.
Well,
Kinda looks cool and
for the
everything.
observer to understand and judge.
How is he, by the way? Kanakas is still watching over him, yes?
Yeah, while also working on his other stuff.
Other stuff.
He's always working. He's always working on something. I don't know. Like, he's looking to it.
Ah.
I usually just sit in the lab because it's warmer in there. And I play Minecraft. And keep Kaiga company.
You have,
I tried to put the gym.
what do you call it, space heater to help keep it warm? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I had to buy one for Denison recently. She gets very cold. So, when she moved into her apartment, got her a nice housewarming gift. Literally.
We got one for the lab and one for the warehouse. But I still struggle to close the door because they're heavy. Ugh. I recently took the dream catcher me and Kaya made. I hang it up close to him in the lab.
Aw,
If he's dreaming.
I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Also, he helped me when I was having nightmares.
I want to try to make contact with him again, but I think I need more practice. It's hard. Not quite used to going to other people's heads like that. Don't have much experience because most people don't want to just let me poke around in their head for a while.
Yeah, I'd be kind of nervous if someone's like, I want to go in your head. What? Why?
I try to be respectful.
Why do you see rainbows?
I try not to listen to anything. It's hard sometimes, you know? Focus too hard and suddenly I hear people's heads whispering all their thoughts.
Oh. Do you hear when people think about food?
If they are thinking about food and I focus on them, I suppose, yeah. Think
I'm
about
thinking about food.
what they want to eat. They're looking forward to lunch, you know?
I just had bacon, it was good.
The more people that are around, or when people start saying certain things, it gets much harder to block it all out. It's like, you know those things like they do in the videos where they put the candy in the soda bottle and it it's like that. It's like someone drops the thing in and suddenly, I can't stop it. I'm trying to block it all out, but I can't just cover my ears. It's not overwhelming, it's just people get very upset with me if I start hearing their thoughts. I can't always help it, but I don't want to make people upset. It used to be much harder to focus and hear them, but
Even if by accident.
I appreciate it, but is
I don't like keeping secrets, so where?
oh. Thank you, Florita. I don't much like keeping secrets either, but sometimes it is important for things to be quiet, yes.
Usually when people tell me not to tell people things, I'm like, okay.
The thing I have always
They give me
tried.
a reason why I understand, but most of the time they don't. They just say, don't tell your Aunt Flurry. I'm like, okay. And they don't tell me why.
I think the hardest part of it all is I have to always remind myself that I cannot judge someone because of what I hear inside their head. Mostly anything I hear is all just what is at the surface, like looking into a lake. But sometimes strange things surface. I wouldn't
People
want
sometimes
to...
have really random, strange thoughts.
Pretty much.
No Hansky would.
Yes. Yeah. I've only accidentally read his thoughts once. Then he got a bit upset when I told him. I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Like I said, sometimes people say things and it's hard to keep it out. I get too focused on someone because I start to wonder, what are you thinking?
It'd be very hard.
And
Sometimes
it's
you're just curious.
like a snowball rolling down a hill, you know? Gets harder and harder to stop the further it goes. Someone says, oh, I have this crazy important secret that could get someone hurt, but I can't tell you, Sakoto. It's like, suddenly it's like, you don't say that to me, please, because now I can't help, but I have to go, you know?
Look, you need to look.
Yeah. It's a problem, but I try to keep it managed.
I know if I had an ability like that, I wouldn't be able to keep it to myself because I'm a very curious person, and I have tendencies to stick my nose into things I shouldn't. I'm just always really curious.
I suppose I am a bit
Curiosity killed the
too.
cat.
But, no, I just don't like it when people get hurt. So if there's something I can do to stop that, I try not to. Like those people that kept sneaking about, the one that shot Hamsuki-san. I feel terrible about it because I had an opportunity, several opportunities where, you know, rather than trying to get them to stop, to talk to them, I could have just read their mind to try to figure out why they were here, what their intentions are. But I didn't, because I tried to respect everyone. Tried to not read people's thoughts. So now I feel terrible because Hamsuki-san got hurt.
No, it's not your fault. It's good to try to respect everyone's thoughts, and you couldn't have known that they had bad intentions.
I mean, it was kind of obvious because of all the sneaking about and being rude and all this. Like,
I wasn't there that day, so. Oh.
how often do people show up? Be sneaky, right? But then not be friendly, not talk. You know, you say, hello, I am Florita, how are you? You know, and then they just disappear. At that point, yeah, you're being kind of suspicious, you're kind of being
I just
creepy.
assume they're shy.
Oh, maybe. I guess when you're wearing a bunch of
I
spooky
know a lot of
armor and
people-
things, have guns on your hip, you know? I tend not to think that maybe they are just shy.
Like socializing.
There are some like this.
I met a lot of people who
And you saw-
like are shy, even though they look like really strong looking. They
Maybe.
they're still like shy. They're like and it surprises me.
Yes. Perhaps.
I
It's
remember
hard.
I used to be very, very shy when I first came to Metaverse. That was when I was very shy. Gormander introduced me to the Purple Lotus. That was like nearly, that was over a year ago now.
Oh, yes.
And I was very shy. I didn't want to go alone. The Gormander took me and he tried to introduce me to everyone, and I was really scared.
He's
Everyone was so big.
something.
It was nice that
Oh.
he went with me.
Yeah,
so
I don't
wasn't
know.
so
I
afraid.
can't say
Hello,
if we're actually
Tawaku.
going to be getting
Or
any place.
Tarantus.
Uh,
How is Tawaku?
Alright. Toa. Yeah. He's alright. I don't know, he seems a bit awkward about something, I'm not sure what.
Oh.
What are you talking about? My little bro.
You have a little brother?
Little brother.
Yeah, I've got a little
I wish I had a little brother.
I'm trying to like imagine you but short.
Okay, look, he's.
I don't know.
I kinda do.
Nah, he's got black hair, so.
But I haven't seen him in a while.
I have only ever had step siblings, so
Nah, he took more of my mother's side.
They
so-
were quite different.
Well, I see Kaiga as a big brother. And so is Nathiel.
Still closed?
They raised my sibling
Ah,
as well.
yes. No one else is in right now.
Well, so what's... So what, we're just knocking around out the front, just shooting shit, is that it?
Yeah, we're just hanging out, you know?
I mean... yeah, I don't know if there's anything to shoot, so to speak, but...
Then don't.
Actually, you know, do we have any empty bottles knocking around?
I don't know. Hamsuki-san seems to reuse a lot of them. Cleans them out and puts stuff back in them.
What, even the
What a
can?
recycling king. Goddamn.
I don't know about the cans. You'd have to ask. I don't think so. Might have some somewhere.
Okay, alright, well...
Robin,
Hello, Robinson.
You're usually in charge of, like, the bar. Do you know if we've got spare cans knocking around?
I don't know. What do you need them for?
Cans.
Shooting.
Yeah, cans.
Oh,
Tin
shooting.
cans. Yeah, follow me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright,
By
sure.
the way, look, we're getting a guy patched up in the ribbon ship. And then...
Oh, God, what's been going on?
Hello, Sarah-san.
Konnichiwa.
You're looking very... Oh, hello. You're looking very pink today.
Oh, my eyes dilated again. Fuck's sake. I got shot in the face multiple times, so my eyes have been freaking the fuck out.
Oh. Normally they're like a very pretty blue color, but now they're this very bright, energetic pink color. Oh. Oh!
Ah, there we go. Ah, God. Yeah, no, it's great.
Did not know your eyes change color like that. Very impressive.
I am been trying to keep that under control. It's basically however the lighting is on the occasion, my eyes freak out, or stress, or panic, or anxiety. Yeah, just literally.
I don't know. I don't think my eyes glow.
No. Well, my eyes glow also partially because I stared in too much into the coolant, and then it had a weird reaction with my eyes.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
it's involuntary.
Alright.
Hey, Toronto.
Hello, Toronto.
Toronto.
Oh, did you fix your name?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Okay, you did
Yeah,
fix the thing.
there's
Yeah.
Toronto.
It's Toronto now.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what it always was, right?
No, I was told for a time by Ellen. There's a very funny story about that. It was Toronto. Apparently, it's got it was a D, not a T. It was small D. I'm a jerk.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, where are we going?
Oh, good dodge. Almost.
He's messing with you.
I wouldn't actually hit you.
Yeah. Do the
I'll do the Three Stooges poke in the eyes, though.
Yeah.
I'll bite you
Oh.
if you do
Oh my
that.
God!
What the heck? I can't kick
Sakoto,
that hard.
I can kick forward one.
No, that's what I was doing. I was doing the hump kicking.
I'll kick you
Aha.
back.
By the way,
Try it.
oh dear. Problem solved about the truck. Just need to get it rebuilt now, kind of. But we still need information.
So what's the body? You going to talk about that?
One is alive, one's currently at the Winter Wonderland at the moment.
They
known
tried to
as the
patch up
Freezer.
two cat gangs that they got into a scuffle with.
Mind you, I barely survived with my mask on because they shot me in the face so many bloody times. I was in pain.
I'm glad you're okay.
I think there's still an indent in my skin. Fuck.
So I told you, but things went just fine yesterday. Don't think
Oh,
anyone
I
saw
forgot.
us.
Yeah.
No cameras, none of that. Had a few close calls,
That's
but
good.
we stayed out of sight. We did see one of them, though. Sort of came running
Do you
up.
think they'll be... we can talk about this in private, or you generally don't want to talk about these things?
Careful, Hamski-san, don't
tripped.
fall over. Yeah, no, it's probably better to discuss it all with Amari-san, since she knows all the details. I gave her the pictures, and we found this big book, or I found it. Big book with a bunch of things written down in it, bunch of numbers. Looked like numbers and weapons and supplies, perhaps? Not sure.
I might get all of you together to talk to me. We'll see.
Okay.
Better to have every angle.
Just let
Kanto's
us
gonna
know.
be pissed if
We
they
will
see
need
me.
to get Nani-san. She came and helped. She was quite useful. Might not have been in such a good position if not for her coming with us.
Hamsky, I'm gonna get the treated, get that all treated, and Charles might have somewhere to move him. So there you go. We'll move him there.
Well, I need
Hi,
to know
sir.
where he is. I'll just have someone come and get him.
Pawn shop basement. That's where he's gonna be.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, Kanto. Usually
It's fine. Just
we do
please
it
tell
when
me.
it's not supposed to come quick.
Give me a head up. Give me a heads up. How about that?
I didn't even know it was coming here. It's a rookie move on their part.
Well, they need to learn, because if
They-
it's a rookie move again, I'm not letting them in.
They shouldn't have even continued. Their
Okay.
job was done. By the way, Kanto, I have a lead on Kaiga. A big lead.
Please let me hear it.
Oh,
I can't exactly say it out in the open. Flurry
Fair,
is
sorry.
aware of- Actually,
Just-
no one's around.
Well, there's one person
We
over
found
there.
a warehouse of potentially the person that...
maybe step inside.
That Decker chick.
Yeah. Let me hear it, and then let me go fucking finish working on it.
Let it go.
Flurry, you want to go?
Sure.
Shit like this is why I did not stay off of cigarettes for long. You get me? Shit that stresses me out is why I did it, alright? Holy shit, it has taken a lot of work to just...
So, Bloody John, wanted to ask you, if I do get a chance to try again, to try to talk to him, I wanted to know, is there anything you'd want me to tell him? Specifically? I know he's important to you, so if anyone would have anything, I figured perhaps you.
Nah. I think all I would want to say is that I love him and happy birthday. Because he didn't exactly get to hear us say happy birthday. And that his warehouse is safe and I'm looking after it. Just so he doesn't have to worry.
If I can ever get through to him.
I want to get as much stress off him as possible.
Okay. If I'm able to make contact ever, I will be sure to tell him.
Thank you.
So, I don't want to tell a whole lot of people, but we found 3 leads. One is, there's a picture of the guy that shot Kaiga. The numbers seem to be linked to a warehouse. We also know where we should be getting the heart pieces, or the blueprints. I think we start with the warehouse first. Go after the guy that did it.
I don't think that's smart.
Maybe we get more information. hitting a
I think
corpo.
I want to
need
get
more
all the
information.
parts to make sure he's good first. I guess. No, you're right. We need to make sure we can install it and what exactly we need. You're right.
Is tell him who it is? What company?
Memento Industries.
Mm-hmm.
The logo, you can see it from the warehouse.
Yeah.
I-
No,
I
I've
had
I tried purchasing some products from them recently, but they're way overpriced and everything. I had to fill up my stock with them. I got maybe a handful at best.
the name kept popping up, and I knew we had to eventually go after it, but I didn't think they would be the reason, or maybe they're not connected. Maybe just some random guy.
Look,
That used
Hamsky,
to
you
be
tell
his
me
friend.
what to do, so you tell me what to do to be able to fix Kaiga. I will do it. If you want me to murder somebody, I won't. That's everyone else's job. I'm here to support.
Canicus will probably want to do the medical, but I'm sure you can work with him when it comes to
Oh, trust me,
John's.
I've gotten a lot better at this stuff. Trust me. I haven't done hearts, but it's gonna be a challenge. But I'm up for it, for sure. And I think we can do it. Just tell me where you need me to go. Tell me what you need me to get. Understood?
Yes, but at first I think we're gonna send some people to scout the warehouse.
Good. It's always
No
a good
one
thing. It's got
should
it.
be
What are we
seen.
dealing with?
So we're not gonna send people that are gonna drag a dead body back. We're sending people that'll watch.
God. Well,
Charles, you want to sit
Howdy.
down?
Might as well.
Sounds like you had a rough day.
Oh, everyone made it back safe. Objectives were mostly completed. It's not the best victory, but we're all good.
is one nonetheless.
And since it was on the news, I am assuming Cat Gang will not come back for a while.
Well, considering there's some attention, probably not.
Or at least they won't try that sort of thing again.
I am going to finish up fixing that guy. Charles, I'll text you when I'm ready to transport him to your basement and all that.
All right.
Okay. Stay safe. I'm gonna keep these headphones on till those jack-offs stop shooting in the street. You keep me updated, okay, Ham?
I will.
10-4. And thank you for the key again. Still burns.
Sorry about the iron. metal.
Fucking with you mostly, it's fine. At least you remember now.
My brain sucks. I probably will forget again.
You had a question, Sakoto?
Do you mind if I go help with that lead? Please consider me?
There is a team of stealthy people that I would probably send, yes. You would be on that list.
So long as I am considered. I know I'm still new here. But trying to prove myself. And I want to help Kakasan. He's important to the people around here.
Also, if you go into his head, can you tell him that he's like family to me? And I'm sorry I never said it in the past.
Sure. Can tell him a few things, but also don't tell me too many things because then might, might not remember it all.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you... How many times have you killed someone, actually?
Confirmed as of today, 14. Unconfirmed, maybe somewhere in the 30s or 40s.
Not exactly the same then. Sakoto and I were having a conversation yesterday about our lines. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
No, he's okay. Just was not thinking about that right now. But it's okay.
I was telling them that I remember one specific moment with Kaiga and Venus and Robin. We were in the desert defending a cargo container, a hovercraft. Raiders attacked us. And I think that's the clearest line that I've drawn. Because they attacked us, and I automatically defended. And I didn't just defend, I went out of my way to make sure they wouldn't follow us. That's the furthest I want to go when dealing with someone. It's not good or bad, it's just survival. I also said that if, as time goes on, you start to feel cold or numb to it, which is not a good thing. And also, if you're feeling numb to it right now, it'll probably come back and bite you in the ass when you least expect it. Like when that person at the onsen said that I killed Jasmine, and it wasn't something I was thinking about, and I broke.
I guess I just feel conflicted about it. It all happened so fast, I didn't... I just remember telling... John. I told him, do something flashy, make a distraction. Make them shoot away from where we are right now. And as soon as they stopped firing at us, I ran forward. I knew I had to get them to stop before they moved forward. There were people inside here, taking shelter, injured people. people that could die if they got inside, and I didn't want that to happen. I didn't even feel the dagger in my hand. Part of me wishes maybe I had just hit them, tried to knock them out. But part of me also knows that there's a good chance I would not have been able to survive. They were all shooting so much, and using the dagger, they all died quickly. I just reacted, you know? It wasn't that I wanted to, but I also don't know how I felt. I guess maybe part of me was angry, but part of me was also just scared. What to talk to you about last night, where I come from, we have a word. To describe what doing something like killing another is. It's a word we use for many other things, but in matters of death, blood, is Kegare. It's like an impurity, but not like a dirt on your skin. It's like of who you are. You can get rid of this. You can become pure, which is sort of the goal. Because if you stay pure, you are at peace. But there is a worry in me, a guilt, perhaps. I didn't think I would ever cross that line. At least, not when I was little. Sensei warned me that if I was to continue, eventually, it would happen. I would do something, and it would cost someone their life. Whether I take it myself, or they die from an injury, someone falls off of something, gets hurt.
I'm getting a drink.
It's something you can cleanse, right? But
Do I need to leave? If I can.
No, I don't think so.
no,
Are
to
you
be honest,
comfortable talking about this?
most of you have more experience with all of this than I do.
What's this about?
To kill another person, you can cleanse yourself of this. But if you are not cleansed in your mind, in your heart, if you take joy in that action, act of killing, then you will never be clean. It will stay with you until you change. That is what I'm scared about, I guess. I didn't feel anything. It wasn't until a woman tried to come up behind Mike San, shoot him in the back. I stopped her, but as she died, something came over me, I guess. I felt wrong, maybe.
I think most of us have felt that, and it's good to feel that.
Mm-hmm.
No one should be killing for sport, or it should be a last resort. I don't know anything about Kagare or anything like that. But I think, from my past, from my experiences, that if you let someone live, they have shot people that I care about in the back. And that's my fault, that I didn't sacrifice my purity for the people I care about.
This sort of just left me feeling strange, hollow. Crossed that line, but now where do I set the next line?
As I told you, I've moved my line over and over again, back and forward. I think you'll have to figure out where that line is too if you care about the people around you, especially living here. Everyone here has the option to go live in a cave. But I want this area to be something different because other people can't leave. Also, I feel like it's probably not gonna make sense. You don't know how to be pure if you don't explore the world or make your own sacrifices.
Yes?
Because now that I look back at my life, a year and a half, 3 years ago, I was selfish, running from everything, only caring about myself. At least now, when we do something that may be seen as bad, it's benefiting others. Which I'm not saying killing Maelstrom is bad. When they are attacking, if you're killing them when they haven't caused issues, that's a whole nother thing. If anyone else wants to speak up, I sound like a murderer. Anyone pure of heart here?
Nah. No.
What?
It's no. It's just
I think it might just be Flurry. I think it might just be Flurry.
Give your opinion.
You will sin one day.
All right, there you go.
Get the fuck out of here, Toronto!
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Dorito.
I mean, I've never killed anyone before. I don't plan to either if I don't have to.
When
I think life is a very precious thing, and some people don't realize that.
Yeah, I can respect that.
I
killed to survive. It's not like I had a choice.
No, and it's not that killing itself is bad. At least I don't think so. It's not that killing itself is the evil thing.
I think you're just trying to find your new center.
Yeah.
Like you said, where's the next line?
I am familiar with death, with blood, with all of these things. When you are trained to become a Miko, you are told all sorts of things about life, about death, about people, the evil that exists in the world. Because you have to be ready for it. You have to understand it. Because if you can't understand the people that you're helping, how can you help them? For me, it was just, I don't know. It's hard. Because I don't know what I am anymore. So much has changed in the past 6 years since I left Ristov. You had told me when I was 10 years old that I would be sitting in a bar talking with you about this. That I would have gone off and killed people. I would have thought you were crazy. But here I am.
Think of 2 years ago, Gormunder had me deal with people. What you did was helping. You can recover from that, can learn from that. Mine wasn't. Before that, I was just running and stealing food, clothes, money. This might be a useless suggestion, but who's to say that we can't exactly keep that line where it is, and then just maybe try to not... It's not a line that we can avoid crossing at all times forever. We know this now. But when I was trying to get off of the drink, sometimes you'd fall back on it. This was after 5 odd years out of 7 in the military. And the way it was explained to me is that you can keep that goal, and then whenever you break it, you have to hold on to that goal even harder. You realize that you broke that promise you made to yourself, to others, and that you were going to work that much harder for it. Now, of course, can't exactly say that it's one-to-one. But if this is something that you want to work towards, and I think it's something worth working towards. Could just be doubling down on that commitment. Yeah, I reckon that was foolish.
No, I don't think so.
Just say, is it worth it? When it comes to killing somebody. What's gonna come of if you killed this person? If you're going out there killing innocents, there's nothing really to gain aside from insanity. You're a sociopath. Yeah. If you're in danger, obviously, well, killing somebody would be necessary. At very best, maim them so they don't hurt you. Anyway. You know. Or if you're out for revenge because your homeboy or homegirl just fucking died by this person, then they probably most likely deserve it. Killing senselessly is cruel. It's more worth it to hold back. You gotta internally ask yourself, is it worth it? Every single time. And that's what I've been doing practically since the first time I killed somebody. And yes, that kill was worth it. They're no longer a danger to me or the people I know.
You said a word that I guess hangs in my mind. Is someone deserves it.
Yeah.
I guess part of me is saying that no one deserves it. No one ever deserves to die before.
The killing blow is an option. To prevent the issue from persisting is the goal.
I guess part of me is just scared that if I don't stop now, will I start to enjoy it? I don't want to become like that. I don't want to become like someone like Gormunder.
Yeah.
Someone who takes joy in causing pain, killing people,
Sakoto, you...
brags about it.
Wait, was I bragging about it when I was explaining everything I've been through to you?
No. You were sharing your story with me. Your experience. Your perspective. That's not bragging. Gormunder-san,
Well, you...
he wears the deaths of others like a badge. Like a coat of armor. Tells people how he has fought and killed so many brave warriors. I don't ever want to become like that.
What Sakoto says is true in that regard.
I'm pretty sure his religion is of Viking origin, so Valhalla thinks dying in battle
He said
is
that.
glorious.
Dying in
Valhalla,
battle, sure.
And then when the men died, Scald, which I don't know what Scald means.
I am familiar with this. I've heard people talk about this before, but this is different. You can die honorably, fight honorably, All of this, that is normal. But to inflict death upon another, and then carry that death proudly, that, I guess, that is what I don't want to become.
You are someone that I think has... I look to you for advice. You're younger than me, you're wiser than me, somehow. I do not think you are the type of person that will kill and then forget or relish in it. I hope I've never relished in killing someone. If I am not the kind of person that does that, then you won't be. Also, if you need to avoid killing, there are options.
There are options.
The needle could...
That other day I didn't.
Could be numbing agents.
Could be that big electric staff that someone sold me.
I stabbed 4 people to death.
Was it worth it?
They stopped shooting. People didn't get hurt, I guess, but...
So you did it to protect, not to maim or to kill for fun. You did it to decrease the situation. The less lethal route was not available to you.
And the 5th, I didn't see where the body was, so I don't know. I don't know if he ran away, or if someone moved it.
Nonetheless, the situation is over, to a degree.
No.
Now it's up to the assailant to make the smart decision not to attack you again.
If he can.
If he can. If he does, then he's just signing his death waiver.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't know if they're alive or not. I just kept hitting him until he stopped moving.
That's why you knocked him out.
I'm gonna say something you won't like, and it's the only thought in my head. If you think he survived, there's the chance that he will come back for revenge, or maybe he comes back and he thanks you. Maybe he changes his life. At this point in my life, I've found it's random. Whether you show compassion to someone and they come back and hurt you, or the people you care about, or they thank you for not ending their life right there. If you want to make those decisions and not kill on the spot, we're taking those risks.
Someone has to piss you off to kill them. Say that.
What?
really get underneath your skin. They've not only desecrated your very life, but the people around you.
No. No, I can't kill someone just because I'm angry at them.
Not like that. I mean in the heat of battle. If someone has destroyed your life single-handedly, that's more than enough reason on the occasion. Because forgiveness goes out the window. That's what I mean, it has to piss you off. Not just some mild anger. And only so many people can really get that opportunity. Only a few times. There's a difference between an enemy and a bloody rival. An enemy, you just get rid of as soon as you can. Much like the training simulation, we had to basically dispatch anything we saw. Right? There could have been less lethal routes. It's a simulation. But then there'll be that one person that you come across in your life who has done it all to you. And forgiveness is not available.
Corey, I feel like I should have told you to leave a while ago, but I think you're mature enough to listen. I hope it's not.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not as bad as me hearing people casually talk about death like it's normal. And killing people. Like, oh, I killed that person the other day. It's fine.
It's not mercenary
You
day.
hear a lot of things around here. I've been in the metaverse for a while. I've heard these conversations, people casually talking about how they killed people.
What?
Acting like it's normal.
I've
was taught that death is a normal part of life. Death, killing, all of it. But I guess it's more how you let it happen. And I guess that's just what I'm struggling with right now.
If you want to die of natural causes,
Do it.
well, you lead the life you want to lead, obviously, but you just gotta stay away from danger as much as you can, right?
I do that already. As much as I can.
Keep doing that. Right?
Yeah. Sometimes you can't help it.
And then when that time comes, you just take it upon yourself to react correctly to the situation. Right? That'd be like how I was in the Whispers, and those bastards would just go seek fights. That was terrible. I was an ex-Whisperer like a year ago, but it's not fun to hear those conversations, honestly. I'd usually convince people to try and leave because they're gonna lead a better life than just killing people. That's what I was known for. And crack, but that's besides the point. I used to do crack and then throw logic at people. So I was known as crack logic.
Oh. Okay.
But mainly, I would just convince that you could probably lead a better life than me in a gang. That I'd be a hypocrite because I don't really have the life to live. If I can convince other people to, you know, or try, they didn't listen to me.
think I need.
I don't think the Miko lifestyle or Kagare is something you should give up on. But you're still gonna hit speed bumps and still recover from them. I would like to think people can recover from their mistakes. Having trouble believing that nowadays.
Yeah. No, I understand. I think so long as I am vigilant, you know, disciplined in it, don't allow myself to take any sort of joy from killing someone, I think, maybe. But I need to meditate
Don't go
on
out
it, I
of your
think.
way to do it either. I slightly wonder if us going after that cat gang today was going out of our way, but I think someone had to deal with them, or they'd do it again.
See, that's a different thing. It was a preventative measure in that regard, with an adversary. Surely I
Also
didn't want
in
to
the
kill any of
past,
them.
The only reason I sent Gormunder was because in the past, when I took over this building, Gormunder and the High Hall came through here and got rid of some troublemakers. And then there were like rumors in the street. No one ever came back for like weeks, months, because they saw him. I'm hoping.
Because he got the man who ate about, I don't know, 4 to 44 million people out of the city into the meat rack. Yeah. Nobody wants to contend with that.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was not thinking about that.
Yeah, no, I don't like to think about it either. That's why I'm very confused when people talk about him so nicely.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm so nice because I honestly, well, first of all, I don't really think about what he did. It's just best to treat people with kindness unless they give you a reason to hate them. I don't condemn what the fuck he did. I'm not gonna go in front of him and say, I want you to die. I'm not gonna say that. There's a difference.
Tried to give him a chance. He sort of threw it back in my face.
You guys still depressed in here?
It's not depression, it's just a serious talk.
Okay, look. It's just, you know, Okay, alright, sorry I asked. Jeez.
Wait, what's going on? Toronto.
Yeah, they're still depressed in
Damn, it
here.
just sounded like you. Toronto! Toronto-san!
Hey!
Rude.
Sheesh. No,
I'll smack him for you.
no, he's okay. Please don't.
Flurry smack is the most terrifying.
I
on
can't
offer.
do it anyway. My hands hurt.
Well, good
happened
point.
to your hand?
Smack him with your foot.
Work?
Yeah, fair.
If there's anything to take from this, at least from my perspective, is that I certainly think Hamsky's right, at least about the
That's what happened to my hands.
fact that I think you're the furthest from enjoying this.
Dear.
Or even viewing this casually.
Hello, kitty.
Get some aloe vera.
No, if I was viewing it casually, I would think myself a monster.
Silly healing.
And that's exactly what drove me into my problems.
I don't get injured like ever, so.
Be safe, okay?
Thank you.
Sarah?
What the fuck have you?
Oh. Nice speaking with you today.
God.
You as well. Sorry it didn't go perfectly, but we all walked out, so.
We're alive! That's what matters. Except for one who was also beheaded because I'm stupid. It's whatever.
I was talking about tonight. We didn't have a fourth.
No, I'm talking about the one, the helmet. You know, I accidentally yanked a bit too hard. Yeah. Things I'm not proud of. Honestly, things I'm not proud of. Mind you, I don't know the full context of the whole conversation. But I hope you can be okay.
Thank you.
Dude, stand on him for just
and very, I hope your hands get better.
A picture for the gram.
Hi, thank you.
Taking pictures and then standing on each other. Okay, guys.
What the fuck is happening over here?
Smile.
Very true. You don't think less of me, right?
Continue while you're stuck there.
Not at all.
Okay,
Alright.
You were defending people,
it's
trying to protect people.
have a good day, heavy and I wasn't quite sure.
You had to do what you could do.
I guess
I would have done the same,
I wasn't quite in the mood for just.
but I probably wouldn't have been capable.
For your sake, I hope you never have to. I know some people try to get you to
I think it's more just
want to do that sort of thing.
there.
Some people joke about it.
What's that, you know?
Yeah. Think you want to get me a mech or gun and
Like, at
knives?
least here, like, you're usually off being busy talking with, I don't know, some miscellaneous
I mean,
corpo about
self-defense is
some
good, but
miscellaneous thing. You're
I'd
talking
still
about
rather not want to hurt
because
anyone.
Someone's imploded. I'm joking, no one's there.
I think that's a good thing, Chan.
Whenever I do see you running about, it's like for a moment and then you're off.
I mean, I think it's been going well. No one's been wanting to hurt me at all for no reason so far.
Also, I'm not gonna
I haven't needed to defend myself.
That's good. You've got a lot of people who care about you a lot. Who try to take care of you.
I can make it.
I know they'd be very upset if I got hurt. I try my best not to get hurt.
Good.
You know if that's empty?
I guess I just
I have no idea.
I don't know. Sorry.
I guess I just missed out on a ton of shit. I don't think that's like the original thing. Yeah, but I don't think. Besides, I don't think that was the original thing anyway. I can't even remember.
Who died?
Well,
Oh, if that's actually a thing, then I feel bad. Did someone actually die?
Yes.
Fuck! Fuck, I'm so sorry.
No, it's...
Fuck! Fuck!
Fucking... I'm sorry. You could call me or something.
What? Nothing to worry about.
Damn, Toronto, you're looking mighty handsome. I think any girl would be lucky to be around you. Christ! What the fuck, Humpty? Again, you were popular the other day. You had like a bunch of weird space women around you. One was showing you a ball of dye. You saw us. Oh, you don't remember? God, you womanizer. You don't even remember the names, huh?
You gonna be okay though?
No, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Out of my way. God, you fucking hot.
I think so.
Fucking not be a slut if you want to pick up shit.
In situations like that can be very scary.
I think, for me, part of it is just... Well, 30-chan. You are still young, yes?
Depends on what you think of young, I guess. I'm an adult.
So am I, but I still consider myself quite young.
I'm only 22.
Nerichan, you're older than me. I shouldn't be calling you that. Yes.
I told you.
Neri,
My birthday was my
I am
22nd birthday.
20. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was. I shouldn't call you.
I had no idea how old you were. It's fine.
I am only 20.
Some
I
people are older than me.
turn 21 in a few months. I guess it's like half a year, actually. Time flies. It's,
I came to well, technically I was always in the metaverse, but
No.
me first realizing about metaverse, I was 20 years old. So no one thought I was though, cause I was small, tiny skidbit.
Oh, I guess. I guess when you were younger, was there anything that you wanted to be? Someone that you looked up to? You wanted to be like them? You felt it was important to you? Okay. You want to be like your papa? You told me about him. He is a very kind
Taught me
man.
how to be a tailor.
You wanted to be like him, but
Eh,
for me is very similar. When I was young, I was taught some very strict rules on how to be that kind of a person. But part of me is scared that I have broken those rules, and that I'm not worthy to be that kind of person anymore.
You mean, are there rules to be a type of person?
Well, I guess it's like a job, but is not quite the same, but you understand, right? I wanted to be a Miko when I was young. It's like priestess we call shrine maiden. You are a young girl who looks after a shrine and you take care of the spirits, the kami. There at the shrine, you help people to live with the spirits around them. You help people find peace. To me, that meant a lot.
You have to follow rules to be one of those?
There are some things you can and cannot do.
Oh.
That's why I don't drink alcohol, no drugs, none of that. Can't wear makeup, no painting your nails, things like that. You have to keep yourself clean and pure. But
Those are some very strict rules.
yes, some of them are very strict compared to how some people live their lives, but for me it was never a problem before. It was just how I lived. But death and killing, that sort of thing is very...
Yeah. It's talked about a lot. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Around places like this.
Yeah. To be a Miko, you have to keep your mind, body, and spirit, your soul, pure, clean. But, you know, when I hurt those people, I don't know what I was feeling. I don't know where my heart was, what I was feeling and thinking. I just did something, and because of it, my body, my hands were stained with blood. So for me, it's hard.
To protect those people.
Part of me is scared that,
I guess.
you know, if I just let this go, I don't let myself think about it, then doesn't that make me a monster? I don't feel bad. You know?
allowed to feel bad.
This is why I am not sure how to do things or what to do. I am
Think it
confused.
time the process?
Maybe.
It's a really scary thing. It might take a while for your. Maybe, it'll somewhat always be on your mind. I guess it really depends.
Maybe.
I know I would definitely not be able to stop thinking about it
Mm.
if it was me, but I guess people react differently.
Mm. We have rites and ceremonies and rituals to perform to purify yourself, but I guess what scares me most is that I can perform those rituals, but will I ever be truly pure again? If my heart and mind weren't in the right place. And if not now,
Come upstairs.
what about in the future? What if something changes? Something like that.
Excuse me, pardon me, I'm so sorry.
Come on,
Alright, so
I think I need to
Oh,
meditate
in a
further.
sweet way. No. No.
Give me my phone back. Come on.
If you touch me, I'll hit you. I'll scream. See, this is called
Ma'am,
emotional
could you please give him on back,
societal
please?
blackmail.
Oh god. There you go.
I'm
Yeah,
dying. The light. The light. I can see it.
Still want to be amigo. It means a lot to me.
Where's my fucking?
Get the fucking. Get off my face.
Where's my phone?
I spent
Say
like
please. Say fucking. Please. Fucking go in my pockets. Say please. Alright, fine. Alright, let me go find it.
What do you mean go find it? Oh god, you didn't stick it anywhere like that, did you?
4 years,
I just know
almost
that.
5.
4 years. Oh,
Much of my childhood spent training, taking care of a shrine, listening to the head priestess
this is
teach.
a lot of work.
It is. But to me, it was very important. It was worth it. I wanted to help people.
Okay, right, whatever. It's fine. Where the fuck is my leg? Where the
I guess
fuck
it
are
kind of
my
had
legs?
me on
Holy
teaching
shit.
skills more of just the way Papa raised me. He taught me how to be a tailor, and he always talked about how it's important to be kind to people. I remember when there was like a bunch of reckless teenagers destroying the place. He didn't hurt any of them, but he sure did sit them down and give them a scolding sometimes. But like in his own nice way. He never ever wanted to hurt people, even people that would come to his shop and try to take his stuff. He would find his own way to hold them down and tell them off in his old man way.
Oh god. Yeah, okay, alright,
I'm gone, and that's it.
He sounds very wise.
Sorry,
Wish I could have met him.
Thank you for the jacket. I've been told by Hanska to thank you. You've made this like wear this proudly on a regular basis. Sorry, Mason. Take care.
Take care. Goodbye.
Yeah. I
Heard my
sometimes wish
terms.
some people could meet my
Such
papa
will
as
be
well,
done.
but
I was entrusted with your telephonic device, and
he
I've
went
given you my
missing
terms.
about
You
4
fucking
years
stay
ago.
back. I'm not gonna hate you. I got fucking noodle arms.
Look,
I haven't seen him
I'll
since.
do a Bowser. I will pick you up
Sorry
and
to
take
hear
you to
that.
my castle.
Can I do a network search
Well,
first?
it's fine. Maybe he's
What
still
do you
out
mean a
there
network
somewhere.
search?
Or maybe he finally just got too
I
old.
already did it when I was around
He
the
was
corner
only
and
human
stuff.
after all.
Here you go.
Okay, alright, now what's... Okay.
Yeah. We
First
do
of
have
all,
limits.
do I have your number? Second of all, what other malware did you download onto
Yeah.
it?
You would unlock it, and every single app is named Bruh. Every contact is named
You know,
Chulo, which means attractive daddy
one time-
in Spanish.
Me and Toronto found a plate full of beans at 3 a.m. and then we both looked at each other like,
hate
oh my
you.
god, it's actually 3
I
a.m.
actually hate you. I'm...
What?
Me and the
touching.
boys looking for beans at 3 a.m.
It's touching.
Why were you looking for beans at 3 a.m. in the morning? That is
Searching
crazy.
for
It was
beans.
complicated.
Fable had like died or someone had taken over his body.
What?
It's a complicated
He wanted to prove
story
himself to us.
involving
Fable's always got some weird shit going on.
Yes.
I'm beginning to believe that,
The
yes.
The beans were the proof.
pursuit of searching for beans.
At 3 a.m.
I'm gonna fucking lose it, Toronto.
Good.
Someone
I
mentioned
very nearly
beans?
did.
When I snap,
Yes.
I'm gonna eat your
No,
fucking
that,
place.
no, literally, that's it.
Ooh,
That
an
is the
unfinished
the
cigarette?
item in question.
What is that?
Do not drag that out from under the dryer.
Oh, okay.
It smells. It's a collector's
God.
item.
Do you know?
Here you
That
go.
was
No!
Take a whiff.
genuinely, it's
Ugh.
like,
Just stop
you
there.
know, to prove that it was Fable sending me here, he said for me to, like, what, look under his dryer or something. And
What?
Sounds so suspicious.
that was it. That was it. And it just so happened to be 3 a.m. So me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
I heard something about a sock
Unplanned.
under the drawer. Is that true?
That's the sock under. That was a sock full of beans. It was an experimental
sock
item
full
I
of
had here
beans?
at the very beginning a year
Yes,
ago.
it's a
yes.
sock full of beans. It was under the drawer.
I say this in the most loving and understanding way. What the fuck?
Someone was in here. His name was Sock or Socks or something like
I
that.
see it's on brand then.
Socks bag of beans. It was a beans in a sock.
I'm gonna go now.
Not the best idea.
Gormunder's
Okay.
sock.
5:30.
It's a fucking like arm glove to roast
30.
people. That guy's got fat
Yeah,
feet.
no, I know.
It's okay if
Just
I still call you
imagine
30,
that
John?
full of beans. Jesus
I know you're
Christ,
older.
like,
I don't want to imagine
I
that
don't know.
quantity of
least
beans in one
3 or
place.
4 tins of
can
beans.
call me whatever you want.
I'm scared of that.
Still, you're older than me,
That's a
so.
lot of fucking beans. We talking with
My
liquid as
first
well,
time.
or just beans in
Yeah,
general?
so, yes, with the tomato sauce.
It's fucked up.
Oh,
I'm not in the loop. I was looking at my phone. Didn't hear half the
Beans.
conversation.
Or did you get a call
Look.
as well?
Mr. Bean.
Okay, just
I'm always
whatever.
looking at my phone.
Still, I don't know. I'm just sort of just.
Get a tough
I
day.
don't know how to react after all this, and then suddenly talking about beans.
You know, sometimes you just don't have to react. Sometimes you can just sit there in despondency and process the situation, you know? Sometimes nothing needs to be said.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to figure that out. God.
What, shutting up?
What?
I'm sorry, I'm like really
Yeah.
fucking on edge. This is, you don't deserve it. I'll like hit something outside, it's all good.
Yeah, get your immunity blockers or whatever.
You can hit him. He's good at getting hit. I'm trying to.
Who?
Him.
Do you consent?
Is it a date?
what?
At this point, I don't care anymore. Sure, whatever.
I fucking want it now.
What? Well, it's just pathetic if he just goes, oh, fine.
You know? It's like not deserved.
What? Do you want me to fight back? Do you want to?
I
make
mean,
it a
not
whole thing
particularly.
of- What?
Do you know what I fucking want, Toronto?
Oh,
A job.
Romantic.
With money.
Wow, you got it on the fucking head! Yes. That's all I fucking want. Because I need more money so I can get fucking
Okay.
stronger so I can replace my fucking skin again. Alright? That's all I need.
But,
If
okay.
hitting you achieves that, then I will hit you. But
What?
I'm not gonna do it
Okay,
if you enjoy it.
Who's pay? What?
Some people have.
What?
Epidermis implants.
Skin
Epidemiology
plants.
implant.
Subdermal?
Oh no, I got the underskin stuff. I just need the muscular stuff that like enhances Because I got the shock absorbent fists. I just need the muscular stuff so that Seamus doesn't call me a pussy when I hit things.
You want
Also,
gorilla
did you know that guy
fists.
wears a
Wait,
codpiece at all times? Because he's been hitting the ball so many times that he's scared of it now?
Seamus?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
He wears a fucking, like, guard.
Welcome.
Yeah, so does
Almost all of us are wearing cups at this point.
I'm
I'm
not.
so sorry that you've been through that.
They're wearing a cup. I know they're wearing a cup.
Is that true?
Look, look.
I was
Someone wears a
pointing at
codpiece.
Sakoto.
I'm not
What?
a coward.
I'm
No, I'm not
What?
pointing at Sakoto. Why would Sakoto need the codpiece?
You were fucking pointing.
I don't know, everyone. I've aimed for
style
everything
points.
at this point when fighting.
Like, okay,
Every single person
no,
better have one
I'm just
working
gonna-
here.
no, look, first of all, that's cowardice.
This is
That's
weird.
not
Take it like
cowardice,
a
that's
man.
wearing armor. Sorry, Sakoto.
Okay. My old, like, what was it? My makeshift armor that was made of bike parts, that had, like, you know, a big old plate to cover here. But it's also flat. It's like, you know, real medieval shit. So, just, I don't know. Still.
Mm.
Nah, I've got nothing.
Toronto won't.
I'm into my fucking rope, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna spit on the desk soon.
No,
Ah.
Spit on the desk.
no. I don't want people coming in here and squeegeeing shit tomorrow.
Is that the one
It's
with the really
clean.
cute footprints that they leave behind?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Flurry.
Flurry.
I like that one. I don't know
Peep
who
is the
Peep
crystal. The big crystal rock golem thing.
I've seen them, they're kind of cute. Okay.
They didn't say you're cute.
I need some
Sorry,
more
I'm-
blockers. Do you have any on you?
No, I don't have. I
Oh.
don't have implants.
Why don't you carry things? Oh, sorry.
Look, I don't have implants.
I don't have implants either. So.
But I'm like, you know, what? How
How?
many people?
I don't think any of us in here
What
have
do you mean?
implants.
How do you not?
I am not. I'm not from here. I'm not from Severa, and I feel a little uneasy about implants.
Yeah, I don't want to
I've
put
been,
that in my
I've been
body.
considering. I've been considering, but
Hmm?
you know.
Don't really think I want
Would
implants.
recommend. The Ripper docs here are very kind.
I
Ember's a really nice one.
I mean,
They're the
I
ones who
know
did my
the rubber
Universal
ducks here.
stuff.
I don't know how I feel.
They're all really nice. Though they're fucking
Um,
expensive.
I suppose I can understand like the whole
Yeah, I've given up on getting a job.
You
I'll
know.
be honest with you. Thank you for your help, though.
getting stronger because you have all these metal parts in you.
Well,
It's like
yeah, you're
a suit of
welcome.
armor.
Yeah,
But
you've saved me off in the meantime.
I don't know.
what?
It can fuck with your
You
head.
saved me
So
off
it's
in the
good.
meantime. You get, you helped me get money.
That
I
too.
appreciate that. You paid me for shit.
Yeah. Look,
That sounds
okay.
suspicious.
Beyond that. Look, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Jesus
You know,
Christ.
he outsourced me, and
Oh.
I hired a scrapper. We found some shit. It's all good. I'm splitting it with him. He's a sweetheart. He's called Marcus. It's kind of fucked up though.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing okay?
Yeah, he kept talking about being blind. I'm pretty sure it's like a phase. It
Oh.
it passed. Yeah, it passed.
Oh.
What, he
Temporary
just
blindness.
Stopped being blind.
Like what?
I think he's
Someone
allergic
hacked-
to like electricity and shit,
Wait.
which is unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do
Isn't
with,
the
like,
mask
yeah.
they use kind of electronic?
I don't think so. I'm
Worried
pretty
about.
sure that's just how it just does that. Like a
Oh.
weird thing, you know?
I'm
Like
pretty
a
sure it's
magic
like
thing.
on a
it's just
hologram.
I
mean-
don't think it is. I've not seen any circuits or anything in that thing. I'm pretty sure it's just like a mask with something that moves on it. It freaks me the fuck out, I'll be honest with you.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
used
the
to
guy's
think
a
that
little
like. I used to think the fucking scrappers mask thing was like, oh, it's like a white mask with two little eyes, and then I realized no, it's one big eye.
I mean, he's got like several. He's got like one. He's got like a petal shape.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just gonna try to mind link.
Oh, you haven't seen that
Huh.
one yet. Never mind.
Have not.
God. I'm gonna go back to my truck.
What's
I feel like I've outstayed my
wrong?
welcome.
Well, I think it's like,
I don't know, Toronto seems upset.
going off as well.
Are you okay, by the way?
Why?
I don't know. Last time I saw you walk down the street, you kind of looked like you'd been hit by a truck, and I'm not sure if that was emotionally or
that's just
physically.
me. Both.
Oh, it's just like, is it like a thing, or are you actually like just going through something right now?
If you're talking about my head, it's a bruise that is slowly going away.
I mean, it's mainly the
If you
vacant
was-
eyes and just the stare.
That's just me.
That
I've gone
true?
through a lot.
Yeah. It's been a rough month or so,
Oh, I see.
and then
More
some.
than a month.
Well, if
In,
you
like,
never get
several
decking
months.
done, I'm a sympathetic
Decking?
bitch. I was programmed that way.
Did you say decking?
Yeah, it's my speciality.
Alright. I can look into some stuff.
Sad.
That is a necessary thing around here.
Well, I mean, if you ever need it, Toronto knows where to find me. But yeah, I wanted to check.
Possibly
I don't know. You look like
tomorrow.
you've been through some shit.
I could give you a job
Tomorrow?
interview tomorrow if you come in. If you come in.
Shit.
Or Sunday.
Well, I do need to come in because I need to figure out something with Toronto because I sold him some stuff, but he owes me more money. And I'm gonna try and thrift him for it. But oh yeah, okay. Where are you gonna be?
I run this entire street, so gonna be hard to see, figure out.
Oh,
Just catch me.
okay, busy man. Understood. Fuck it. I'm hard to miss.
I'll try to drag you
You're
up, but
so pretty,
if I
I'm
miss
sorry.
you, my bad.
Alright, peace. Holy shit, if I actually
Adios.
Also, if you are sad, there's therapists somewhere, I think. Or there's a prostitute.
I am
They're very
not-
nice and they have sharp ears.
Cassie, I know, I'm talking to them.
It's like a kind way of saying they're good at listening. Trust me, I hired them for like 3 hours.
Cassie is actually very good with their words. I just don't know how much I trust it.
Oh, I like her. She seems nice.
She is nice.
I got to meet her daughter. It's very sweet.
Really?
Yes.
I heard her daughter was a little devil. Teething.
Well, yeah. They're a baby. They do have little baby horns, though.
I told her I had a kid before. Like, I found him in the street one day. He was homeless. Some race that grew up rapidly, though, so like it was only like a year or two, and then he was gone. Which he's been around here, but not often.
I've seen him like 3 times total.
I don't understand the teething thing though, because he skipped right past that shit.
Oh.
Also, I was a bad father.
Well, I mean, if they weren't like
Right.
literally a baby with no teeth. Babies teeth on things when they don't have any teeth. Their teeth are growing in.
Their sharp teeth are growing in. I can imagine like wood chairs are gonna get destroyed in their house.
Maybe?
Apartment.
I don't know. You have to ask her.
Are you okay after that conversation?
I
know it's a lot to think about.
I think I will need to meditate on it more, but I think at least talking with other people, I don't feel so Mm,
Alone?
no. I guess. I feel like maybe. Maybe it will be okay. Just have to stay disciplined.
I think I'm going. I'll see you.
Adios.
Bye, Robinson. It's good to see you. They seem to agree.
I would talk more about it, but I feel like my opinions are negative. But I did picture you with gloves that shock people.
Oh,
You sneak
okay.
up behind
I had
someone,
to
just
sneeze and then it sort of
zap.
disappeared. I'm about to put my mask back on. I don't know about shocking people. Makes me think too much of Asina-san.
You could get gloves that have little needles on them, and then when you touch someone and pull, they could get injected with like a numbing agent of some sort that will knock them out quickly. I've seen those.
But what if I need to touch something else?
You're right. Didn't think about that. Could just remove them.
I am still waiting for Korchan to finish recovering and feeling better, but maybe some of these things I can do with my head. Maybe I can learn to make someone sleepy or something.
I might have to go to sleep. There's a big rat upstairs, and I can hear it.
Oh, is there?
Yes, in the vents, we often have
there
to
was a cat up there.
go up there and clear out.
Oh,
Yes, well, the
I
cat's
think I heard
not
it.
there that often anymore.
Oh, this is probably where you get the rats. Alright, well, I'll let you get to it then.
Alright, I'll be here. Oh, I gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Sarah and them get that cat gang out of here.
Yes. So, thank you for listening
Also-
and talking with me.
That's no problem.
I appreciate it. You were saying?
The news?
The
A
news?
house kind of imploded on itself. I'm hoping nobody's face got seen in that because
A house imploded? What? What are you talking about?
they followed that cat gang member to a house, and there was some destruction of
What?
property.
Okay.
Not what I expected to happen, but I hope it doesn't link back to here. This is one of those mistakes that I could have made by not expecting an entire house to implode on the news.
I think they probably already left.
I think they did.
Like I said, thank you for talking. I'll let you
No problem.
get to your rat problem, but I'll see you tomorrow.
These
You need
rats are
someone
pretty
to
big, though,
talk
so
to.
if I die,
What?
I do need people to talk to, but you help
Just-
a lot, so I don't. As some religious thing, I don't know how it works, so I usually just.
Oh. Okay.
It's like throwing gang signs, but for religion.
I don't think that's what I do. Whatever. uh, ye- are you sure you'll be okay?
Yes, the rats are pretty big, but I have a gun, so it should be easy.
Just don't put too many holes in your house, I guess.
Well.
Good luck. I'll
Yeah. If
see
I
you
do need someone to talk to, you are the first person I go to at this point.
Thank you. For trusting me like that. So,
Thank you for not thinking I'm a monster after I unloaded on you yesterday.
You weren't talking like a monster. You were talking like a concerned friend. Friend who knows or has been through a lot of these things before I have. That's why I trust you with them. I know I can talk to you about them. So, but I'll let you get to the rats. I'll get back to my room and all that. Good night.
Good night.